back to Goliath review. At Six Flags Over Georgia. Let's begin. Before I get into this gargantuan video, I have to express something first. My outfit. You have the orange hat, orange shirt, and blue pants. Just like the color schema of Goliath. I think I have a pretty tubular outfit.
No way, Jose.
Oh yeah. Getting started with this video, I'm going to start with our favorite part of the video. Statistics from the YouTube Coaster Enthusiast Notes. Goliath.
Top average speed, 70 miles per hour. Top height, 200 feet. The drop is 175 feet. The length, 4,480 feet. Inversions, there is none. You don't go upside down on this ride. Nada. Other elements, airtime hills, lots of them, like the ones that make you fly in the air, make you elevate off the ground, lift your spirits up high. And a 540-degree helix. Vertical angle, 59 degrees. Does not seem a lot, but it doesn't matter because this ride's still pretty fun. Time, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, I am going to warn you fellas. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I found this off of Google, I think on Wikipedia. Do not trust me 100%. So, if you want, do your own research, but it was the only information I can get. Thank you very much. Location, Six Flags Over Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Type, hypercoaster, manufacturer, Bolliger and Malabar.
Starting off, you basically escort the station. Once you escort the facility, you take a left turn, probably 90 degrees. Once you take that left turn, that's whenever you'll start to go up that 175 lift hill to where you'll get to the top of the drop. Then, you embark on this drop. Honestly, it's a drop. You know, some drops have some unique elements to it, like the best roller coaster in the world.
Iron Fuzzy!
But it's just a normal drop. After the drop, you enter the first airtime hill. Fun fact, this hill, the drop on the hill, is actually taller than the drop. Because the drop, when it kind of curves to the left, it goes up the hill. But the thing is, it doesn't go to the ground. Like, the full 200 feet would be, like, from the ground up, but the track, like, starts to go up from here. So it's only 175 feet. And, after the 175 feet drop, you go up to the hill. And after the airtime hill, that's whenever you go down the drop that's actually taller than the drop. But after that airtime hill, you go into another airtime hill. Like again, you fly out your seat, and that's what's so good about this ride. Consistent pace and consistent airtime and good speed. The next part after this airtime hill is 540-degree helix. This 540-degree helix is a 360-degree helix, but like you go again. But not.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. 360 plus 360, what's that? $720. But 720. So, it's not a 720-degree helix. It's just a 540-degree helix. And this one, it's a bunch of positive G-forces because you're pushed down into your seat and it's just a lot of good forces. After that, you kind of exit that helix, and you enter another airtime hill. And again, airtime hills throughout the roller coaster isn't annoying because it's just a good, like, just consistent, I guess, element that doesn't get old. And unless it's very, very consecutive and, like, it's just too much for, like, maybe the thighs because of lifting up so much, then it could be annoying. But in this ride, it's spread out, so it's good. And it's very floaty airtime, and it's not just, like whippy kind of airtime. But then once you go over this airtime hill, you kind of go into a turnaround, and going over this turnaround basically leads you kind of to the station, because after that you go into like consecutive airtime hills, but again, like I mentioned, floaty. You feel like a bubble, like at a theme park whenever like you walk by bubbles, and the bubbles like they blow in your face and they're floaty, like how you feel on a roller coaster, like Goliath. And then once you go over these consecutive airtime hills, you go into a quick turnaround, Going towards the station, do one little bunny hop, and then into the brake run. Now after I've gone through every single Now that I've gone through every single element of this ride, now it's time to take it step by step and really think about what I would rate the three main counterparts of this ride: design, theming, and thrill. Obviously, there's other counterparts to other rides, like so many other ones, but just these are the three general ones I like to base off my thoughts on. The design of the ride, I definitely like it. Like the layout of the ride, it's very nice. You have lots of floaty airtime hills. You even get some negative, you get negative G forces. You get positive G forces. Negative ones whenever you lift out your seats during those airtime hills, and then whenever you like sink into your seats, whenever you go through like the helix and other elements, whenever like you dip down. Um, and with the train design, again, it's nothing unique, but it's definitely a clean design. Now the track, I like the color scheme. One, orange is my favorite color. I don't care what you say, orange is just the best color. Stay mad, fools, jits,
no.
triplets. Anywho, orange is a good color scheme with the blue, and it just goes really well. Now, after it being like I guess sat in the sun, the track has kind of gotten sun, I guess, less colorified because of the sun. But even so, good color scheme. If they were to repaint it, retrack it, this ride would be phenomenal. So design, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5. Now the theming of this ride. How would I rate the theming of this ride? Now this being at a Six Flags park. This is the only one I've been to, but after seeing like clips and videos of other Six Flags parks, Six Flags adds theming. That's all I have to say. Is it good theming? Maybe not the best, but is it bad? No. With Goliath, I guess Goliath is a giant. Is there any like I guess giant like Titan kind of themes in it? Like maybe like a sword. The most theming in there I feel like is the station. The station's very futuristic, almost like Galactus. Like the Goliath I imagine almost like sci-fi-y. Um, but the theming is not that great on this ride. Like I guess Goliath, it being big, it's a big ride. It goes over some nice scenery, so maybe I'm rethinking it. Yes, it's a big ride. Is it the biggest out there? No. Would I even consider it a hypercoaster? No. Yes, it is technically top height 200 feet, but it doesn't like stretch out. The track doesn't stretch out 200 feet on a drop or anything like that. So the theming, I'm gonna have to give a 6 out of 10 on this one. Lastly, the thrill. The thrill on this ride is definitely up there. Is it my favorite coaster? No. Is it top 10? Maybe not. But this ride has good thrills because one, you lift out your seat. Lifting out your seat, that airtime is phenomenal. I love airtime. And then you also have those positive G forces, which if you sinking in the seat, that's also good. And just all these other counterparts to going together, it makes a good ride. One of the best hypercoasters out there. Now I've only ridden two. Is it better than Mako, the other one I've ridden? No, it is not. Is it the best ride at Six Flags over Georgia? In my opinion, yes. Is it the best ride in Georgia? I don't know. New ride, Air Force One just opened at Fun Spot Atlanta. That thing looks insane. It's an RMC just like the best ride in the world.
Iron Wuzzy!
And like that ride, lots of airtime, lots of like intense elements, and lots of whippiness. Does it look better than Iron Gwazi? No. Does it look like the best roller coaster in the world? No. Because Iron Gwazi obviously is. Anywho, I think that ride's gonna be better than Goliath whenever I do end up riding it, whenever that time is. But for now, this is the best ride in Georgia. So for the thrill, I'm gonna have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now the general rate of this ride. What do I rate this ride? 1 out of 10. I'm gonna have to rate this ride a 8 out of 10. The reason why I give it that is because again, it's a Six Flags park. They do so much better with the theming. Like I think they have the money to do it. The thrills are up there. Everything is up there. But again, it's not a 10 out of 10 ride. Look where silly little Modoc is. So that basically wraps up my review on Goliath at Six Flags over Georgia. just want to thank you guys so much for watching if you made it to the end. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Like and subscribe to Series Coaster and press the notification button to be notified for other posts.